In dogged pursuit of clues to your mother's fate, you followed the breadcrumbs out of London to Braxton Manor, the estate of Lord Silas Bragg, owner of the Arsenal engines, and one of the rare few Cyclopses to ever have a lordship. Soon you will tie up the ends of this tale, whatever the outcome. Thanks to Tenor's generosity, I've got a bit of a jingling in my pocket, though it's only a fraction of what I won at the Palladium. What a mess this day has been, but Clara did apologize at least. She can't be all that bad. In any case, Clara said she's investigating the murders. I suppose I've done my part by telling her what I saw this morning. I don't imagine there's much else I can do about it either. Besides, I've got enough on my plate as it is. May as well head for the manor. At least I'll be out of the rain. Yeah, right now I'm convinced. I mean, you know, I was convinced it was Zora until that conversation. I'm thinking Ivana's the killer. Madame Zora is a friend of the killer who tried to arrange the crime scene to turn suspicions around. And at some point, one of Molly's goons or somebody came in there to harvest organs. Search high and low for types of gin. I'm more curious in missing orphans, personally. Hey, gin here. Plenty of coins in here. Pick up the coins. 10p. Wow. Hard times can make for one wish better for days. Yeah, I'll rob a wishing well. Light in the dark. One small symbol of hope in this rum rigmarole. Wonder how far it is to the manor. Probably pretty far. Let's go. I shouldn't overexert myself by walking all the way to the manor. This coach could provide useful. Here we go. GG. Right? Well, I mean, it's not GG until we actually get the murder solved. But I think we may have solved it. I feel really confident. Which is weird. I was feeling confident before. I was like, it's definitely Zora. Maybe Zora, as friend of Ivana, locks her up in her own private flat in her little prison hole. In Victorian terms, I think they were roommates. Let's take the side path. There's a path here that looks like cutting through the brambles. Let's take it. We're gonna sneak in the back. An arsenal sentry. Am I about to get murdered? Let's skip talking to the murder bot. Sir Willard Rathbone at your service. Another fan of good, clean country air, I trust? Yeah, of course. I've been making a close study of that creature over yonder. The black dog, you mean? Man alive, don't you see? That's not just a hound. Well, yes, alright, it appears to be a black dog, but it's actually a black dog. The demonic variety. They've got it chained up somehow. Must be sorcery involved. Right. Interesting. I needn't feel obliged to exit the conversation gracefully. The man's practically hypnotized by Silas's weird beast. A cellar door. Sure, let's just crawl right into the cellar. I'm not really dressed for a party, you know? A battered door going underground. At last, a bit of good luck, and the latch isn't locked. Careful, there's no reason to expect a change in luck simply by entering the basement. I mean, my luck was bad before I started. A palpable chill creeps up your legs from the flagstone floor as you reluctantly examine your surroundings. The trail has led you to the manor basement. A few scattered lamps feebly contest the shadows encroaching from every corner. Not a sound from the party upstairs can be heard, only a steady dripping from an unseen pipe. The unexpected damp and mildew cloaks some other undefined scent that somehow suggests suffering. The way on is dimmer still, but perking up your ears, you detect the tiny sounds of another living presence somewhere ahead. Alright, I need to find these missing orphans. Paintings. These might have been beautiful paintings, but the mold has got to them. That's a shame. The dumbwaiter delivers victuals between floors, and perhaps materials of certain sensitivity. When I free the orphans, I'll cram them in there and send them up. By the fates, this brings back memories of the orphanage. I should back away. Avoid the bottles of wine. Grim and grimmer, but it does seem likely to place a likely place to imprison one's kidnapped mental patients. Not that I've made it inside, or now that I've made it inside, I just need to find out where my mother is being held. Better stay on my toes. I hope she's not in the vat of acid. A fool's cap notebook full of chemical equations. Despite my usual intellectual prominence, I can't make heads or tails of this. Whoever scribbled this was either onto something or trying to while away the hours underground. Well, hello. There you are, right on time. As if you were expecting me, so this must be Fullival. Mr. Fullival, I presume? Do I even know him as Atticus? That'll be Eustace Fullival, if you please, but yes, one and the same. Unless you're not seeing to me, are you? No, sir, I am most certainly not seeing double. Just me then. Normal in my line of work, chemicals in the air and whatnot. Anyway, you've arrived just in time. Not exactly the most prepossessing chap. I'm guessing he's under the influence of some kind of narcotic and generally malnourished. Glad you've decided to cooperate. I am not a physical fellow, as you can see. I'm not about to stand for a thrashing from some street thug. No offense. Never mind that. Where is Matilda Daly? She's in the next room and quite comfortable, I promise you. Dear fellow, I do wish you'd explain in better detail. Not to worry. We'll be there in a jiffy and you can see for yourself. I don't like where this is going, but I suppose I should hear him out. Voila! Is that Matilda? No, like, we're here. Let's not rush it. Let's ask more questions before we, like, unlatch her from the wall. Why is she covered in a blanket? You'd better not have hurt her. To keep her warm, of course. Go on, I've things to do. What's this? Miss Molly, the one who beckoned me here in the first place. Betrayed like a bloody fool. I should have broken that Fullival in half when I had the chance. Atticus, so good of you to come. Molly, you blasted trollop, what is this madness? Not to worry, bull man. I don't imagine you'll die in this sparring session. Sparring session? What the devil are you talking about? With our guest of honor, Mr. Sykes. He's a soon-to-be active werewolf, and I do hope the two of you can get well acquainted. Fullival, let the light in. Dear God, that light, it's going to change him. Let's see. Try to convince the werewolf not to attack me? Wait for him to attack and look for an opening? Or take a swing? Yeah, I'm not a fighter. I took the non-fighter build. Wit, content, or better, convince the werewolf not to attack you. I feel... Yeah, let's give that a shot. Why not? Ugh. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you. With the softening of my voice, perhaps the moonlight won't penetrate so deeply. My lullaby is sure to get through. Oh no, he's transformed. I need to move now. I'm just not quick enough. Ah. I feel that. I'll feel that in the morning if I don't bleed out first. Get in there, Jimmy. His blood should be activated, but he's no use to us dead. Ever at her beck and call, Jimmy enters the fray. Bloody hell, that's a clean strike with a cleaver. Ah, but it's no use. The werewolf whips around Jimmy in an instant. Jimmy, no! The chains, we need to retract the chains. Molly hits a button and the werewolf's pulled back on a spool of heavy chains. Get in there, Eustace. Grab the sample now. Quick as I can, Miss Molly. Well done. That blood should be just about perfect. Shame about Jimmy, though. I don't think he'll make it. He was a good lad. Lasted me a while. Truth is rarely pure and never simple. That did not go well. I think Atticus might be as good as dead.